Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? So today we're going to continue checking out that audio stuff in Unreal Engine. Last time we've made our first MetaSound thing, asset, how it's called, source. And and we had some problems. We tried to hook up the attenuation input to some bit crusher effect. I wanted to check out how that if that will work, because this way I know if this this input is controlled automatically through the interface, because I got this input when I added the interface. I'm not sure how this works, but I thought it should when I do that. But we got some attenuation effects, but because as you can see or hear, the audio is getting louder as we move closer to it, but there's no bit crusher effect applied, which is weird. It's supposed to sound more like this, and even if this is turned to 0 or 1, so we should get some of that bit crusher. But wait, let's test if I unplug the attenuation from that, and I will just provide a value here. So let's just test that bit crusher in gameplay. If that's maybe that's the problem. No, okay. Right now we can. It's definitely applied. Oh, so maybe I should try to look some informations about those interfaces for MetaSounds. Also, I don't see chat today. Septembronix, are you here with us? I'll check on Twitch directly. I see there's 2 people present, but where's the chat? I don't know. Okay. Let's continue. So let's see, MetaSounds interface. What can we learn about that? So types, it's intended to be referenced by other MetaSounds. Yeah, so that's what we figured out last time, that MetaSound patches are those subgraphs for MetaSound. Oh, hello Maciek.
Hello.
Yeah, Maciek is here. Yeah, we're sitting together for a few days. Okej. Dwie osoby. W tym, nie wiem, ja? Nie wiem, czy to zalicza mnie. Yeah. So what else we have? Presets. are default input values. Okay, so preset is like a MetaSound instance. If we if we're talking like to refer in relation to how materials work, to create multiple versions with different sets of inputs. Yeah. So all those inputs, like if I understand correctly, I can make an input that's for example of type wave asset, and I will call it wave asset, and I can now plug it here instead of setting the asset here directly. So now if I save that, let's see, let's click here, create MetaSound source preset. Yep, and let's call it MSSP for preset test. And okay, this is how it looks. So here we have and how can I assign the how can I assign the values? Source MetaSound. Nope. Okay, so it's here. Okay, so I can also assign a default value. Yeah. Well, that's, I think we were using camera shutter. Yep. Now I save that. Yeah, and here default value is camera shutter, and I can change it to a different one. Okay, that's cool. Good to know. Yep. Okay, let's look at the documentation again. If you want to convert MetaSound preset into standard, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's cool. So we can, if we have the preset, we can make it into a normal MetaSound source and change the logic in there instead of, I don't know, maybe it's something, instead of duplicating. Okay, okay, that makes sense, because then all places that already reference that specific preset referenced, like if you convert it, then you can change the logic, and all those places still reference that file. And if you would just duplicate the parent, then change the logic, you would need to find all those places where you want to, and replace that. Okay. What else? Adding notes, yeah. Trigger audio time string. Okay, so these are different pin types, and they have all they have their own specific colors depending on the type. Connections. Blah blah blah. Input output nodes. Every MetaSound starts with an on play and then a finish note. On play has a trigger pin and input used to receive signal when MetaSound finishes playing. Okay, yeah, interface. Definitely create a sound then. Yeah, okay, I get that. We already went through that last time. Okay, yeah, I can create more inputs and outputs. I wonder what those how can I use those outputs? Or I do know, yeah. So for example, we can get a specific numerical value of some sound and change something in the like visually in the world. So thanks to that, we don't have to like analyze the audio data itself, because as we manipulate audio, we can just extract those values that we used already. So yeah, that's cool. Constructor pins are indicated by diamond-shaped icons. Okay, so this is a constructor pins are specific types of type of input that is created only once per MetaSound lifetime, and it's more performant, I guess. Variable nodes. Interfaces, yeah, I was looking for that. Oh, that's not work. Yeah, so that's what I figured, but it's not really working. You can add or remove an interface from MetaSounds, yeah. Attenuation provides a distance input with a value based on distance between the MetaSound and the listener. Yeah, but it's not really not really working. I wonder if I can log stuff on the screen from MetaSound graph. Log, print log. Print log. Okay, let's see. Do I have an update input here? Oh, I can. Okay, so I can use, because I have to trigger this log somehow. And I think I can do that with this. Yep. And I want to see if this value is even changing as we move around. It's not oh, maybe it's in output log. Let's dock it. And let's see. Attenuation. Okay, yeah, it's changing. Alright, maybe let's just check. Let's check direct value of attenuation without my mapping function between to see the specific. Okay, that was the problem. So attenuation is not a value between 0 and 1. I thought it's, you know, if we have those two spheres, this one is for like when you are inside you have full volume, when you're outside of this, but inside this one, the bigger one, we have that interpolation of sound intensity. So I thought that maybe this attenuation is normalized to so we have 1 here and 0 there. That would make sense, but apparently it just give us the absolute value. So can I change that maybe? I can normalize it myself, of course, but that's like very instance specific, like depending on how we set those ranges, the normalization will work differently. But yeah, it's just for testing purposes, so I guess let's just so we have that. It's in range between, let's see, yeah, 0 to, okay, so it's just distance. So maybe from 0 to 1,000. And let's plug that inside sample rate. And what will happen now? Ooh, so it's working now. As you can hear, this bit crusher effect changes as I move and I get closer to audio source. So that's cool. Yeah. So I guess we'll stick to MetaSounds. Yeah, this whole system seems to be cool. Okay, so I guess now we can try to start implementing sounds in our game. And I would like to start with the walk animation, I think. So with every step, I'd like to get a sound coming from the player position. Or maybe let's not spatialize this sound, I don't know. Because, you know, the players, like, it's what you hear is from, like, your player is a reference point, and it could be weird if you hear, I don't know, if you're fast, then you would hear the steps more in the right ear. I don't know. We'll see. But still, it doesn't change that. We just want to play a sound every step is every time the step is made. So I think that can be done directly inside animation asset. So let's see. Animations. Oh yeah, and that there's also the problem with that, because we have we are animating the walk cycle with blend spaces. So I wonder if I play the sound from animation, will it play both of them? We'll see. Because yeah, with blend spaces you have a set of animations that are blended together based on a value that you put from gameplay. And right now we have the idle, walk, and run, and both we want to get those step sounds for both walk and run. So I'm not sure if we are somewhere in between those two, and both of those animations are influencing our model. Then is that then if like both of those animations will play sounds, or just the one that's closer to our current value. I don't know. Is there anything here for that? I don't think so. Image notifies. Oh, so there's so this setting is something that I was talking about, but it's for animation notifies. Maybe the sound is like triggering sounds use the same thing. So this here we can set how we want it to behave. So either we can trigger those notifies from all animations, or the one that's is closest to our current point on the on this graph. So yeah, that makes sense. Let's go to walk animation. Okay, what do we have here? Interpolation. Preview pose. Motion. Blah blah blah. Okay, I guess here we have that notifies track. Add notified track, insert, add notify, play sound. Yeah, so that's exactly how it works. So with animation notifies we can trigger different stuff. So particle effects, we can control clothing simulation, and other stuff, and yeah, also we can play sounds. So let's do that. Let's stop the animation and find the position of first step. It's here. And how can I... Oh yeah, it's here. And you notify. And yeah, let's create new MetaSound source that will be MSS. That's will be for step or character step. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be one shot. We play it, it has its duration, and then it finishes and destroys itself. Let's add a wave player with mono. Let's plug the output to the output node, and when it finishes playing that sample, let's call unfinished. Right. Do we want to? Okay, let's just leave it like that and see if it works. Okay, so let's attach character step. Here we can also set follow. Ooh, so I can attach it to a specific bone, but okay, let's do that. So what's the bone? Foot L and foot R. So now it's foot L. Let's search for foot L. Okay. Notify trigger chance. Yeah. Ah, yeah, and I did not attach any sound, so I don't know if let's see, maybe we can find anything more, something more like a step than laser feet. Okay, that was loud. Okay, let's use that. It's the best of those that we have built in engine. Then later I will look for some free sounds. Okay, so now we have the sounds attached. Yeah, and it plays. Okay. Let's find the frame with the next step. It's here. And step. Okay. Cool. I think I can make it a little bit less like I don't know, high-tech machine sound by adding a filter to it, just for now. Stereo band splitter, no. Low pass filter, yeah. What if can I create a like control for that? I think I saw that we can like create those controls that's more suitable to edit audio values like that. Yeah, inputs and outputs in the members. Okay, so let's create an input. It's gonna be low pass cutoff frequency and making a float range, I don't know, from 0 to 20,000 with default, well, I don't know, 1,000, and let's use that. Okay, now we have a knob that we can drag. Let's play it, and I think I would like to loop it just for playback. I don't know if that's possible. Okay, let's just use that. Okay, Okay, so it works. Now I think I'd like to change the pitch. Okay, so here's the pitch input. So let's get a random value. That's a float. Let's attach it here. Yeah. Wait, in array. No. Oh, so yeah, that's a wrong note. It's for getting a random float from a array of values. I want to get a random float from a range of values, some value between two values. So let's get random float. Yup, that's it. That's the one. Let's attach it to pitch shift. And I'm not sure how this, this value range translates to the pitch itself. But let's start with maybe 1 to or 0.5 to 1.5. Okay, I don't hear a difference. What about now? I don't. I think we are not getting. We're not getting different pitches because of the seed, maybe. Like we are always starting from the same seed, but -1 is a invalid seed for random number generations. So I think it should randomize the seed at the beginning. What if I also do this? Okay, it changed. So yeah, it's definitely okay. I know why, because we are looping here, not here, for debugging. So it's better to do like that. Okay, let's cut some high frequencies. it's bad, but it's just for testing. Like it's not even close to sounding like a step. Less. Okay, maybe even lower pitch, so -10 to -5. Okay, whatever. Let's leave it like that and okay. Our little guy is officially a robot. Okay, let's do the same thing for run animation. So let's find the foot contact frames. Can I copy and paste from different animations? Let's see. Okay, here's our foot. Yep, I can do that. Cool. Bloop and bloop. Okay, cool. And now let's check if this works in Blend. Yeah, it works. Cool. And yeah, we have some bloops as we walk. That was easy. Wow. Like in Unity, it wasn't so straightforward to add things like that. Like in Unity, I would need to create a custom event by putting strings, which is already ugly thing to do. And then I would need to handle that inside a custom script that would reference an audio source, and then play a sound. And here we don't have that that level of indirection. Let's say we just inside animation we say play animation here, which makes sense. So yeah, cool. That was very easy. My chat is still not working. I don't know if my chat is not working, and I don't know why. If I go to Twitch, I don't see my chat there too. Are we banned or something? Or I did something wrong? It's amazing that every single stream there are some issues. Sorry, I was looking in emails because I just ordered some new expensive and fancy cables for my retro consoles because my girlfriend is getting me a PS1 for Christmas. It just arrived yesterday, so I of course tested it. There is it works. It's very cool because I love having original boxes and all the paper stuff that you find inside. So yeah, it's there, but I wanted to get a non-modified PS1 with and in as or condition as close to original as possible. But I opened it and found out that there's a mod chip installed, and the laser for optical drive is a fake replacement, not original part. And the laser for all those old consoles that use disk drives is the first thing that breaks. And that wouldn't be a problem if the replacements were good, and most of the times they're not, and they will break faster. So I wanted to have something that I can because I'm not using this console so much, and not as much as a kid in the 90s playing all day and with disc spinning all day every day. So I'm sure I wouldn't use this laser too fast. So but and the seller is I send the pictures to the seller and so I get my money back, and he said that I'm trying to that I'm buying a console, replacing his parts with my parts, and then trying to send them back. Either he's lying, or he just don't know he didn't know what he had, like what was inside the console. Maybe he bought it from someone and he told him that there's no mod chip or stuff. But yeah, yeah. So going back to the game, we have blips and bloops as we walk. Cool. I think right now there is no attenuation or spatialization, so no stereo effects applied, and that's fine, I think. At least for the player, because for other characters we would like to have that spatialization and attenuation. Cool. Can we make it a little bit quieter, maybe? I don't know how volume works in audio. Can I just divide it like I would divide a color? Limiter, nope. Mix, spatialization, triggers, wavetables, conversions, audio to float. Maybe there's like a gain node or volume node. Okay, let's leave it like that for now. Let's think what else can we add sound to. We have steps, maybe a jump would be nice. And this one I think we won't be able to play it from animation, or maybe we can. I don't remember how I did the jump. I think it's also a blend space that's changed depending on the z vector. So depending on how fast you're going up or down, it changes the animation that plays. Yeah, blend space falling, and yeah, as you can see, it's changing based on those values. Here's the moment of when we start jumping. Yeah, and also this animation is just a pause, so it's one frame. If I would add a sound triggered from that one frame, it would trigger every frame, so that's definitely not what we want. So I think we'll do some coding and we'll see how to trigger a MetaSound from code. And I guess that would go to our player character. Let's add new property, edit defaults only, because we don't want to change that in instances in the scene. And let's define new category that's going to be called audio. And what I can do, use sound base, I think. Jump sound. Okay, we have that. Let's see, on jump input function. Okay, so that triggers a jump function. This only will set these b press jump to true. And yeah, and we don't want to trigger here because yeah, that doesn't mean we jumped. It just setting this value, and then I guess here because it's a built-in character movement code. That's why I'm not sure how this works. Here it's calling on jumped. Started jumping. Oh yeah, and I think I can, yeah, I can extend this one. So let's do that. On jumped implementation. Generate definition. Let's call the super function, and now jump sound play. Nope. Mission settings, duration, post load, total samples. Yeah, so let's search the internet and see Unreal Engine how to play sound C++. Yep. Most of simple function is play sound to the gameplay statics play sound. Oh yeah, sound base, so that's what we have. Argument will go blah blah blah. Then other than that there are sounds, yeah. And ambient, which is simplest sound actor. Okay, what is fade in, fade out, component, play. Okay, cool, so let's do that. You gameplay statics, play sound 2D, yeah, because it's still a sound that's coming out of our character, so we don't want to spatialize it. World, so yeah, no, it's world context object, so it's going to be this. So our character sound is jump sound, and sound concurrency is UI sound. Perfect for UI sounds. I wonder what that B is UI sound flag is. So let's see. B is UI sound. True. Else if false. It's not related to UI, but how? What's that? Okay, let's set that to false, but because but I have to like now paste all those default values just to get to the last one. Volume 1, pitch, multiplier 1, start time 0, concurrency settings, let's set it to null pointer, owning actor, null pointer, and is UI sound false. Okay, I need to recompile the whole engine because I've added a new thing to the header. It could work, but there are often problems when you do that. I guess I should play some trombone champ as we wait for the engine to compile. Yeah, I know. Ooh, new tracks, Christmas tracks. Nice. And if I remember correctly, we need just 2 more cards to have all of them, and then something will happen. I like the default one the best. Okay, let's find those new tracks. Where are you? I don't know those Christmas tracks. Okay, I know this one. So far so good. Perfect combo. Ah, fuck! Ah, fuck, it was almost perfect combo. Yeah. That's a lot of toots. Okay, let's unpack a sack or 2. And let's go back to audio. Nah, didn't get this one. Okay, so yeah, getting back to audio now. Okay, so we compiled the engine. We need to assign. I cannot move for some reason. Let's reload level. What the fuck? What's going on? Oh, okay, now it's working. Okay, so we need to assign that jump sound. So let's create a new one. And I think just for the sake of testing the features, I will make a parent MetaSound for all character sounds, and then just create childs with step, jump, and yeah, maybe more in the future. So let's get into character step, and it's going to be MSS character sound. And we want to make this wave asset into a input. Can I do that from here? Reroute node, graph input, yes. Cool. And let's also maybe range. Let's also maybe add those the pitch, range as inputs too, because they are going to be different for each sound. So graph input, and it's going to be called pitch min, and another input which is called pitch max. Ratio, blah blah blah. Okay. So now I have this. I will just make a new folder, I think, and just for player character sounds, for the sake of having it in one place. Yeah, let's create MetaSound source preset. Let's call it MSSP character jump, and this I think we'll just leave as character, because yeah, we know it's just to, you know, I want to preserve similar naming convention to how materials are named. So we have M underscore for base materials and MI underscore for material instances, and that's how we know which one which is which, because we can use both of them in all places, and yeah, thanks to that we can be sure that we're assigning a instance, or in this case it's preset. Okay, so we have jump, and we want to also create step. And even though right now, where are those values? Okay, here. Even though right now we have that sound that we want in step, I think we will still override it so that if the bass changes, this one stays like this. So okay, this is step, and for jump, I don't know. Let's find another. Sounds like a jetpack, so maybe it's this one fits. And I think I would like to change the pitch range. Oh, there's a range built in. Ah, okay, just for slider. So 1 to 1, I think. 0. Okay. Can I hear that? Yeah, I can. That's step and that's jump. Yeah. We don't get because yeah, I know, because we did not assign the sound here. So let's look for jump sound and assign MSSP character jump.
Jump, jump. Go make up. Jump, jump.
And now, ooh, it's working. All right, cool. Okay, what else? We have some character sounds. I think now maybe next one is going to be, let's add some ambience to the scene. So like birds chirping, wind, and yeah, stuff like that. But before that, I'm going to take a little break. So yeah, be right back. See ya. Hello, I'm back.
He's back.
So let's I wanted to add some ambient sound to the scene. And I saw that there's something called there was something called ambience. I don't know where was that? Okay, let's see, because I think there is already a actor that's playing the sound. There's audio volume. That's not this. Audio. Sound. Ambient sound. Okay, here we can attach sound. We can set the priority, whatever this is. Attenuation. Okay. I'll see how this how it is implemented in C++, so I know what's that even what it does, because there's no tooltips for this. So audio, no, it's ambient sound. Ambient sound. Sound actors can be placed in a level. Has audio components inside. Okay, there are some begin deprecated. Used component functions now in level script. Okay. So public, okay, so I should just use the audio component for communication with this class. So is there anything going on in there? Okay, so I guess it's by default it's it just sets some default values. Hidden, blah blah blah. Okay, so like there's nothing really and I wonder what that audio component is doing, because we can play those sounds from code and it works, and it was fine. So maybe we can create our own ambient actor, so that, yeah, as I said last time, it's often a good idea to create your own classes to do simple things like playing a sound, because later if we change some stuff and we have to play those sounds differently, then we can just change it in one place, and not in all of those places where we had those usages of instances of playing sound basically. So yeah, let's check that sound audio component. It's okay. So fade in, fade out. There's subtitles feature. Modulation. Audio components, yep. The sound, we have some parameters which are okay. For this changes to this array will not be forwarded to the sound if the component is actively playing. So maybe this is something that MetaSound can use internally if we set the logic to use them, I think. Instance parameters. Okay, so these is a list of parameters that we changed during the game. So this is changed only for like source class, and it's not changed during gameplay. And this is all stuff that changes during gameplay, and it's not saved. Sound class override. What is sound class? Yeah, it's something I was wondering last time too. And I'm not sure if there's, because in sound queue there was a field for to assign a sound class. Here I did not see one. Maybe there is, but let's check that. Yeah, there is class. Sound class. Music. Normal text. SFX. So maybe sound class is like a set of shared values. Like it's not a specific logic. I mean, there is a graph here, so maybe we can set some logic too. But it looks like it's UI sound, it's music. So I guess because I know in Unreal's audio system there's also that concept of audio buses. So it's like you have a mixer and you have different channels in your mixer. They at the end they all combine together to create single output, but you can route your different audio stuff into different channels so that then you can, I don't know, for example, set the volume of channel for music down, or for SFXs, or for UI sounds, and apply the same effects single time for all of those channels. So I'm not sure if the audio class is that. I think it's not. I think it's something else. And I'm not sure how they relate to each other yet. Classes. Sound class mix. So maybe let's create one. So SC ambience. SC SFX and SC music, and here are some flags like it's music, and yeah, and also UI. Let's remove that old sound cue. We don't need it anymore. Yeah, it's UI sound. This is true. Send to master reverb submix, default submix. Okay, so they so sound classes are still using submixes, or those classes. No, class mix. What's that? Sound class mix. Okay, here we can assign effects to sound classes, I guess. There are no tooltips here too, so I don't know. We can do EQ, some blah blah blah. Okay, so it's an asset to change those sound classes, even like from a separate source. I don't know why. Okay, what else we have? Effects, submix, effect preset, mix, audio bus. Okay, yeah. So and source bus. Those buses are those channels that I talked about. I think. Yeah, let's create a audio bus. Audio bus channels. Stereo. Okay, so I can I can just define how many channels it has. Okay. What else we have? Audio mix, endpoint submix, sound submix. So they have we have two types of submixes, and like there's also sound field, whatever this is. Okay, let's check sound submix. Oh man, audio link sent to, so there's okay, so now there's something called audio link, and we send submixes to them. Parent submix, chain. Okay, and what's inside the endpoint submix? Endpoint type, endpoint settings, auto disable, child submixes. I don't know what that is. Oops, I closed Unreal. Let's open it again. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, uh, I will read about all these later. I think. Yeah, for now let's stick to the basics. So what we were looking at was audio component. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So basically, we have some more control over the specific instance of audio. So it's not. So not everything is taken from the asset, which I'm not sure is good because then we have like the same thing set up in different places, and it just we can have some problems with that. What are this? What's the music clip, reverb? Okay. Oh yeah, so we also have pitch modulation, which again, which is also set up inside the MetaSound. Priority. Yeah, override for attenuation. This is something that's nice because with audio component, I think what it does is it gives us that nice attenuation ranges with debug gizmos. Oh, ouch. Maybe let's turn down the volume a bit. Ow. Okay, and it's not looped. Sound class, attenuation. I'm not sure if, I don't want attenuation with ambient sound. It should be stereo, so you have that depth of the sound, but not, you shouldn't like hear less ambience as you move around. It's like I'm talking about this like general ambience, and of course we can have specific elements that produces audio in different places, like I don't know, a waterfall or something. This of course, for that this would have this spatialization effect, and all those like physical parameters. Auto attach, okay. So audio component also have a way to attach it to an actor, which is cool. But no, that's cool. Randomization, pitch, volume. Concurrency set. Tags. Activation. Yeah, and it was playing automatically. Okay, so ambient sound, it just contains the audio component and that's it. I wonder because I know there was another actor for audio, volume, sound. Maybe there weren't one. Sound, ambient sound. Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe I thought there's something. Okay. Yeah. So all those settings, they are for like overriding the default settings that are normally taken from the asset. Attenuation settings. But what I'm because I want to have that. I want to have that attenuation ranges for. Oh nah, I don't want. I don't want them because yeah, that's ambient sound. That's only going to be. That's going to be played no matter where you are, and yeah, with the same intensity. Okay, so let's. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking whether should I use that component and have all those settings that I don't need, or create my own, because like why not? I will just check some of the audio component implementations. Maybe there is. Okay, so we have callbacks. That's cool. On a playback percent. Yeah, and it's also using that subtitles feature, which I don't think we will use to. Play internal world sound to play. Playing out the component is fading out. Some looping. Okay, but where is that?
Oh man, nice.
New active sound.
Coś mówiłeś o stalkerze, bada?
No. Nice.
To ale zobacz, teraz jest shader z tym ruszankiem zajebisty.
W sensie to z tego, z Quixela.
Tak, tylko musiałem ściągnąć paczkę z marketplace'a, która 6,5 giga zajmuje. Więc...
Ale to tam też jest w tym Quixelu chyba, nie? Ta trawa, czy nie?
No nie wiem, no zrobiłem, jak wiesz, robię tutoriala, bo też tu są inne rzeczy, więc pewnie będę mógł sobie przejrzeć, co tam jest i ewentualnie coś też z tego, wiesz, wkładać, nie?
Okay. Wydaje mi się, że też w Quixelu jest trawa. Jakaś tam.
No spoko, ale chciałem też cały pakiet, żeby wiesz, zobaczyć w ogóle co oni oferują, bo to jest taki jakiś open world i z tego widziałem, oni fajne lasy z tego pakietu robią, więc pewnie sobie będę chciał poprzyglądać, ale nie mogę się puszczać z tym, nie?
Zaczniemy płacić wtedy.
A ile w ogóle?
5 giga mamy. A ile płacić?
No.
Sorry, be right back.
Important,
Yeah, we have important meeting.
yeah, it's
Financial, we discuss financial stuff, so
about,
yeah.
it's all about money now.
Hello, I'm back.
He's back.
What I was doing? Yeah, I was checking out the audio component and how it plays. I wanted to check how this plays sounds. Play sounds. Yeah. So yeah, it creates some struct with all the audio data, including the sound base. Modulation max. Low pass filter. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that's a lot of properties. Oh, Septembronix, yo! Good to see you. It was sad without you here. So yeah, good to have you back.
Septembronix.
Yeah, Septembronix is here.
Good.
I don't. Yes. Submix and yeah, I'm right now. I'm
To już nie ma.
checking how
Chcesz trochę kawki, byku?
nie, dzięki. How sounds are played inside the audio component, and it's playing it a little bit differently than by calling gameplay statics. It's using like maybe that's the same code path that's the gameplay statics is using. I mean, maybe it's similar because here it's like it's getting an audio device. So I don't know. Maybe yeah. Maybe okay. Maybe I'll use the ambient sound actor for now, and or oh no, I will create. Okay, so I think I'll create my own sound actor that is just going to inherit the ambient sound class so that I can plug in some logic later if we need that and just leave it as default for now. But yeah, I don't want to look for all the usages and update them later just to be safer. So let's do that. I'll create a new folder in our code hierarchy. Let's call it audio. Let's create new Unreal class. Let's extend ambient sound actor and call it HL ambient sound. I'll remove all the implementation stuff because I don't do anything here for now. I will save and close the editor to because yeah, I added new header, so I need to recompile the whole engine. Septembronix, how are you? How are you doing? Okay, Unreal is on again. I will remove that one, and in audio folder I will create a new blueprint that's going to be a base for the ambient sounds in scenes. So yeah, let's look for HL ambient sound. Let's call it BP ambient sound, and let's place it in level. Okay, so I will look for a ambient sound to put here. And there's a cool website called freesound.org,
Very cool website.
and yeah,
My favorite
there are some cool free stuff here. Let's look for ambient, ambient. Maybe I have to be more specific. So outdoor, forest, jungle. Not exactly. Okay, that's but also it's important to make sure we're looking only for we need to check the license of the specific sounds. Creative Commons. You can copy, modify, distribute, perform the sound event for commercial, all without the need of asking permission. Yeah, that's what we like. What was that? Yeah, I have an account, but I don't remember. Nope. 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 Okay, yeah. I was able to log in. Cool. Let's download this. At some point, I would like to go outside and record ambient myself, because yeah, I got this cool microphone and I can put it to a use. Wave files. Let's import this ambient here and let's call it auto ambience outdoor. Yep. Cool. looping, yes. Volume, let's turn it down. Or maybe not here. Group. What's group? Class. And yeah, it's pretty complicated because we have all these settings for at every step of creating a sound for sound file, for the sound cue, for MetaSound, and yeah, and some others. So it's probably works like they override each other, and the top level of that hierarchy overrides the bottom ones. Mm-hmm. I want to make sure it's playing in stereo, but I don't know if that's set up here or no, I think that's it. Okay, so let's create a new meta sound for ambient stuff. Audio meta sound source mss dot underscore ambience, and that's going to be a parent for all of our ambient sounds. Here let's use wave player with stereo. Let's okay, it's outputting mono. How can I change that? Output format. Meta sound. Oh yeah, here stereo. Okay, now we have 2 channels to output. So let's put those pins. Let's call unfinished while this sound finish is playing. Let's make sure it's looped. And let's create a wave asset input so we can override this for each instance. All right. It's one shot. No, okay. So I removed also one shot interface from that because it's a looping sound. We don't play and forget it because yeah, it doesn't. It shouldn't stop by itself. Orientation, spatialization. I think orientation is fine for this. For ambient sound. Azimuth, elevation. I don't know what these words mean. But I'm not even sure if I need to add that because here, because those interfaces is not like they are not enabling these features. They allow me to plug into them inside the graph to do custom stuff. So I think I'll leave it for now, and yeah, let's create a source preset from that. MSSP ambience outdoor. Here I assign. I want to assign the wave asset ambience outdoor. Save. Okay. and let's assign it in our ambient sound actor. MSSP, ambience outdoor. I want to disable attenuation. Yeah. Okay, cool. Allow spatialization. Yeah. Attenuation volume. Yes, this is an disabled panning. I don't know how this works, but occlusion. Oh, so we can make a sound like quieter when there's obstacle between the source and listener. Cool. Reverb. I don't know what that does. Okay, so we have spatialization and it's fine, but it's too loud. So let's bring the volume down. I think somewhere around 0.2. No, it's still too loud. It should be very subtle. Maybe even let's turn it down even more, I think. Yeah, it's good. It should be very quiet. Cool. I wonder if I can control the volume from MetaSound, probably. Or no, I think I'll leave this to the buses, to the channels. I want to learn how they work and set, mix everything from there. To not focus on the details of specific sounds, and instead I think it's better to level every sound to the same gain, and then turn the whole channel down. Okay, so we have ambience now. What else? Yeah, UI sounds. So, for example, let's play a sound when we start the dialogue. And let's play a sound when we move around the dialogue options. And let's play a sound when we select an option. And let's write it all down. Oops, not this. This. Yeah. So we want to UI sounds. We want to have dialogue start, dialogue line print sound, play it faster when skipping, skip sound, confirm sound, which is going to be played for the case of selecting option, and when and when we are confirming dialog line without any dialog option available. Okay. So let's do that. Let's try to implement these sounds. And to do that, we need to go. What's that? Ambient sound is not valid. Default BP ambient sound C is not valid. Okay. I think it's I already removed that from level, so there's not a problem here. Okay, yeah, we have to go inside the code now, and inside our UI logic, and I want to make a callbacks that we can listen to inside blueprints. So yeah, so dialog start. Let's go inside dialog widget and create some delegates that we can use to play sounds. Okay. So we will declare multicast. No, dynamic multicast. Yeah. Delegate. Without parameters. I need to check how declaring worked, because yeah, it's I get confused every time, but there's a cool website made by Ben UI which has that. Declare. Wait. Let me just show you the. Why can I? Okay, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we have different types of delegates. There's a single. That's have a limit of only one subscriber. And we have a multicast, which is the opposite. We can have multiple subscribers, and there's a dynamic type that's for blueprint usage. So I'm not sure if I should use multicast or single, but let's go for multicast. And how do we declare that? I want a dynamic multicast on dialog window widget open start, something like that. But also I'm not sure if I want to. Yeah, so let's this sound will be played every time a new dialogue line is displayed. So it's going to be a very subtle sound again. Just yeah, a little audio feedback. Mm. And here, and no parameters, so here is how I should declare it. So yeah, this tool is pretty cool. Yeah, we have a delegate declared. So now let's add it to our property. So f on dialog widget start on. No, I would call it on dialog line displayed signature, or yeah, and let's call it this. Let's call this variable on dialog line displayed delegate. And how should I reference it? I mean, with what? Blueprint assignable. We want this one assigning blueprints. Okay. Yeah, so let's try the blueprint assignable. Blueprint assignable. Okay, so we have one for dialog line start. We want also delegates for when we started printing, and it's, I guess it's the same because it will happen in the same moment. But let me think. Because it's possible that the character print and animation in text will have some kind of pauses inside. So yeah, we print a sentence, then we have like 3 dots, and then we have like a little pause, and then the next sentence is printed. So it's going to be a little bit more complicated than just playing it at the start and stopping, like, and looping it and stopping at the end. So I think I will line scene delegate. But yeah, let's do it in a simple way for now. So yeah, we'll do just that. So we will start printing sound at the beginning, stop it at the end, and also add another delegate that's going to increase the speed of this sound, and we're going to reset the speed every time we start. Every time we print a new dialog line. But sorry, I have to go for a minute, so be right back. Hello, I'm back. Yeah, as I was saying, let's declare another delegate. Sorry, that's going to be called when dialog line print is started. So f on dialog line print start signature, and we also want one for when it's finished, and there is also one print skip is pressed. Yeah, there is also, we want to call confirm sound. Do we already have, maybe we already have yeah. So we, okay, so I already did some events, but not with delegates, but instead with functions that can be overridden with blueprints, and I think that's a nicer flow. So let's do it once more, but with blueprint implementable functions. Oh yeah, so I already have some that I did now. So on text reveal start, on text reveal skipped. We also want to have implementable event display name on text reveal finished. And let's call this function on text reveal finished BP. Cool. Okay, yeah, we have for dialog start, we have progress to next. We have for confirm sound. So we also want one for when we just started displaying the line, but maybe there is something like that already. Let me just check that. It's in dialog UI, and here we have our beautiful dialog widget. And let's see the graph. It's text reveal start. Okay, let's make a separate one, because maybe I could right now use just this for both dialog line start sound and starting the print sound, but maybe we will change the logic a bit, so the printing starts later. Then yeah, it would not work properly. So let's make a separate event on dialog line displayed BP. All right. that's it. Yeah. Yeah. I'll save the everything and recompile the engine because yeah, again, the header was changed, so that's what it is. Maybe let's play some trombone jump in the meantime. Oh, almost a miss. Nice. And that's a lot of toots. Let's unpack. They suck. Blah blah blah. Still 2 cards left. Yeah, so we recompiled the engine. Now we can implement those events. So first one is dialog start. Override on dialog line displayed. Yep. And we want to play sound to the. Okay, we still don't have that sound created. let's create one. So yeah, audio. Let's create a folder called UI, and let's create a MetaSound source that's going to be shared between all the UI sounds. So MSS UI, and we're going to play wave with mono or stereo. I guess stereo. Yep. Let's change the output format to stereo. Plug these guys in. Plug this in. Yeah, this time it's going to be one shot type sound. Let's create a graph input called wave asset. Yeah. And yeah, that's it for now. I think it's fine this way. We don't need more control. Maybe later we'll add something like a pitch changes and stuff, but yeah, we'll add them as we need them. So let's create a source preset, which is going to be called MSSP UI dialog start. Let's create one for dialog line print. Yeah, and right now I see that, for example, this line print is going to be looped. So let's create a bool input that's going to be called loop, and thanks to that we can change that based on the per instance basis. Cool. Yeah, so this one I will loop. I don't think we have anything that's close to being maybe this. Maybe that's not so bad. Or maybe it is. Oh yeah, and if we loop, we also need to yeah. So I guess this one needs its own sounds MetaSound source, because it's not good enough to just loop it. We need to also set a specific trigger time between those sounds. So let's oh yeah, we can convert to sound source. Oh, and it seems that we can even use our normal. Oh yeah, we can use the sound source as a node, so we don't even need to like create all new code path for that dialog line print sound, because but we can still use this later, and just change the logic that's happening before that. So like trigger, there was something like that, trigger what was it called? Once? No. Oh, no. I don't remember. Maybe here. Trigger. Repeat. Yeah, repeat. And we're going to pass that to onPlay. But I'm not sure how that will work if it's one shot, because after one we will still call unfinished callback. Maybe we can make an branch reroute. No, can we make a branch? If we can, mix array. I don't believe there's no no branch. Wait, maybe compare. Yeah, and if it's true, so if the loop is off, then we want to trigger unfinished. So this way we handled both cases. We won't call unfinished automatically after one sound is played. Okay, cool. Can we test that already? Yep, and it works. What if I set the loop to false? Oh, it's still working. So maybe it doesn't work like I thought it will. Okay, let's decrease the period. No. Okay, that's too fast. Maybe it wasn't too fast. It just the sound is too intense for a lettering sound. All right. Okay, what if I remove that logic? I just want to check if that's really needed, even if I don't even, yeah, it still loops. So I'm not sure what this does. Maybe it's working just in preview, and in game it will destroy the instance and won't loop. But I guess we will see. And I think I will remove that variable for looping. If we can use those, if we can use the sound MetaSound source as a node, then we don't need it to like control how we loop things. We can loop them like we want per instance. And I would also like to apply a filter again, because it just I want to cut that bass off. So we want high pass filter, and we want to filter. Oh, okay. So we can only do that for one. So let's duplicate that. Let's put this out to this and this here, like that. And let's create a variable for high pass filter frequency. This is float. And let's assign it to these guys. Oh, I thought I can make it into a like the knob to drag, but there is no. It's just a value that I can set here. Well, whatever. Let's. Does it work? I don't hear any difference. What if I do that through input? Because yeah, last time I did this through input with and I got that knob and it worked. So let's see. High pass frequency. Yeah, we have the knob here. Let's plug it in. Let's change the range to, I don't know, I don't remember the sound wave value range, but let's say it's 20,000. Okay, yeah, we got something. Yeah, it's better now. Okay, so we have the printing sound.
Nice.
Now we want a skip sound and confirm sound, and we'll have all of them. Also, yeah, we need to change the rate of printing when we skip the dialog printing. I think I will create a bool input that we will control from Blueprint, and it will select one of two period values based on that. So I don't want to to make it to give you that give myself that fine-tune control in Blueprint, because then it's possible to like have inconsistencies. If I create just two values in here and switch using bool, then we always have the same frequency of triggering that sound. So let's create two variables. One is gonna be called and it's integer. Sorry. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I've made this variable. It's integer, and I'm gonna call it period trigger repeat period normal, and let's make the another one. It's also an integer, and let's call it trigger repeat period skip, and let's add a bool. And let's call it is skip enabled. So we have that, and now select random array yeah, so we're trying to get a different okay, so it's not a int variable, it's time, I think. Yeah, let's change them. And now, yeah, we want to select them based on this boolean. Wait, okay, trigger repeat, I have to rename it once again, period skip. I don't see any branch function or select. Switch and ramp, no, it's a filter. Array set. We can also make this variable into integer. So 0 would be disabled, 1 would be enabled, and use that as a index for an array. Let's do that, why not? So this is going to be integer, and we remove those, and we will make it into an array. Let's call it trigger repeat period array, and add two values. One is going to be 0.12 and the other one 0. Let's try 07, and we can get value from the array with that index, and let's put it here. Yeah, so that's the skip. That's with skip enabled. That's with skip disabled. Alright, so we have that. We are running out of time, so I think I'll leave that creating other sounds for later, and now let's just add those that we already did. So yeah, we have oh yeah, and we also have to assign something here to dialog start sound. I don't know what's I hate those built-in sounds. Oh, that's not that bad. Okay, so let's go into our widget dialog widget blueprint. So when new dialog line is displayed, we are going to play dialog start sound, and when text reveal is started, we are going to play MSSP or MSSUI dialog line print. Now the question is how to update the value afterwards, because I don't get any output pins with the object here. Let's check what does play, because I have also a create sound to the function. And there's also spawn to sound to the description for them are pretty similar. I don't know what's the difference. This function allows users to create audio components in advance of playback with settings specifically for non-specialized, non-distance attenuated sounds. Yeah, so that's what I want. This one. Oops. Sound instances will begin playing upon spawning these audio components. I don't know. Spawn sound? Yeah, and here I have the return value, which is audio component. Okay, let's try that. And this here we want to have this print sound. Okay. Persist across, no. Auto destroy. Yeah. So we will make a new variable which is going to, can I promote this to values? Oh yeah, cool. So let's call that print audio component. Okay, so we have that, and now we want to change this is skip enabled value when the skip is pressed. Context review skipped, yes. Let's get this component and let's see what we can do with it. Can I like set value, set modulations? Set integer parameter. We have to. Okay. Name of that value is skip enabled. And let's set it to 1. So yeah, it's going to be faster, but also we have to remember that we want when text reveal is finished, we want to disable the looped sound. So let's see, on text reveal finished event, and here I will use the print audio component again and call stop. Yeah. And just to make sure these we are not referencing any like the old components, I will set no, I will set that to null. Can I do that? Maybe it will set to null like that, I think. Yeah, it should. All right, I think we have everything set up. Let's see if it works. Okay, it started, but it's not stopping. Okay, it's not stopping, or it does not trigger this thing. Maybe we're not calling the function, but I think we are. Yeah, we are calling this. Let's add breakpoints here and here. And let's play again. Yeah, it's I clicked sound. Yeah, but I did not get the finished. Yeah. This is not called at all. Review finished. Yeah, it's not. It's not even called from code. Text fully revealed. Aha. It seems that we just have a duplicated function because this is the it's called on text fully revealed and dialog options spawned. I don't know why I name it so specific, but I guess we can use that instead and remove that one. So let's delete this and let's call stop on audio component from that event. Woohoo, it stopped. Okay, it didn't. Okay, so maybe that's... No, niezłe.
Eleganckie. No może całkiem ten realistyk siedzi z tymi posteczkami.
Taki za mało nastrowane chyba jest to wszystko.
No tak, jest dość ciemne, to prawda. Także tu się można pobawić jeszcze samym, wiesz, jakby samymi wartościami, ale jakby jakby stylowa się nie gryzie na pewno. Więc...
No nie wiem, jakby mi to... Coś mi to nie siedzi cały czas. W sensie jest jakiś taki, właśnie ten stalkerowy vibe to ma cały czas taki.
No wiesz, no to jest na razie mało szczegółów, nie? Jeszcze to może też dlatego pustyć się może wydawać, ale chyba, że mówisz o samym tym, o samej stylizacji. To mi się, znaczy zadziwiająco, bo ja myślałem, że wiesz, to będzie raczej tak, że wrzucę to i to będzie do zeskrapowania jako, wiesz, jako stylowa. Ale to całkiem, kurde, jakby śmiesznie mogą to, wiesz, to takie stylizowane, bo to nadal, to wiesz, te rzeczy wyglądają jak takie na jakiejś dioramce takie, wiesz, sztuczne, ułożone rzeczy i ta postać jak zabawka trochę wygląda.
No właśnie jakoś nie... To byłaby spoko stylizacja, ale właśnie trochę tego nie czuję w tym momencie, że jakby te rzeczy nie są odpowiednikiem rzeczy z prawdziwego świata, tylko są rzeczywiście nimi. Tak jakby.
Okej. No spoko, spoko. No w każdym razie wiesz, no jakby
Spoko.
zaczyna to jakoś tam wyglądać.
Cool.
Zajebiste jest to malowanie, wiesz, to
I co w końcu zrobiłeś tymi jakby, że do tekstury jest przypisany, tak? Do layera jakby
tak,
jest
i możesz
strona.
sobie dawać kilka, tu jakieś wiesz, dwa
Nice.
kwiaty dodałem różne i można w ogóle wpierdolić sobie ile chcesz meszów, ja mnie rozstawia i w ogóle nadaje mi wiesz ten ruch z... Pięknie to wygląda, tak w ogóle out of the box. Swoją drogą.
Cool.
No. Także będę się tym bawił, ale już wiesz, jakiś tam...
Nie no, nice słowa, nice słowa. Yeah, so that function is only called I think when we are finishing revealing text and there are no dialog options to choose. If has dialog options, no, it no, it should be called either way. Yes, now it stopped. Now it's not stopping. Oh, it is cold, but okay, I know why. Because here we have a branch, and so I'll make it. I'll add a sequence node here, and I will move the audio logic to its own sequence step. So regardless of how this ends, we will get to this point. Let's check now. Cool, it works. The skip is still not working. Skip enabled. I don't know, maybe I should set the display name. Nope. Make MetaSound parameter pack. What is this doing? MetaSound. What if I cast this to meta? For some reason there's only this okay, yeah, I have more now. MetaSound source, and now can I set teacher?
Alicja, ho na chwilę. Ho na chwilę. Fajne?
Fajne.
Taka trawa.
No, fajne, fajne kwiatki.
Kwiatki i ruszają się.
O, jest.
Zajebiste, co?
Żółtek też dodaj. Mleczów.
W końcu jesteśmy w Polsce tutaj.
Yes.
Robimy mleko. O to chodzi?
Nauczyłem się trawkę
Tak.
dodawać i zajebista jest trawka, wow, jak trawka.
A to ręcznie dodajesz? Czy...
No wiesz co, to zależy. Tam musisz, wiesz, setupować materiały na tych, wiesz, na tym makaronie, ale jak już to zrobisz, to sobie po prostu wchodzisz w to i centralnie wybierasz, czy chcesz, masz jakby podpinasz dwa materiały pod to, jakby pod tą płaszczyznę, która stanowi podłoże i masz trawę i grunt normalny i sobie na przykład, wiesz, tu mam trawę i sobie biorę mazakiem, teraz, wiesz, dodaję tu gruntu i to wypierdala trawę i zostawia grunt.
Nice.
Także bardzo przyjemnie się to robi.
Dobra, fajne.
No, zajebiste. I to samo można później z drzewami robić, z kamieniami, jakby ze wszystkim co dodajesz jako elementy.
Sprytne.
No i masz, wiesz, w tych materiałach sobie tam ustawiasz, nie wiem, nawet jak już masz tą plamę, to jeszcze możesz sobie ustawić zagęszczenie tych rzeczy, typu tam masz jakiś parametr, tam, wiesz, liczbowy sobie dopisujesz, żeby tam, nie wiem, 20 kamieni na metr kwadratowy było, albo 10 i wtedy tam też, wiesz, jakby to automatycznie wylicza, więc to nie jest w ogóle destruktywne w tym sensie, że masz taką kontrolę nad tym, nie, jak coś narysujesz raz i już, o, teraz muszę poprawić, wiesz, ręcznie, tylko tam coś ci nie pasuje, to sobie zmieniasz wartość i
Nice. W tym takim... Boże, jak się zastanawiałam. W takim programie do wizualizacji. Twinmotion, on chyba też jest na Unreal.
Tak.
A w ogóle bo architektura się na Unrealu też wizualizację robi do architektury.
Twinmotion. To jest
Okej.
właśnie.
No bo wiem,
To
że
jest mega proste.
bo wiem, że w samym Unrealu też architekci robią, w sensie biura architektoniczne.
Tak?
Więc są tutoriale na tym,
No możliwe.
na YouTube. Bo właśnie dla architektów, w sensie wiesz, ten tytuł, nie patrzyłem nigdy w ogóle.
Nie
Nie
potrzebowałeś?
potrzebowałem, ale widziałem nagłówki, że są, także. Good shit. No ma taki wiesz, jakby bardzo out of the box zbudowany system do renderowania, który po prostu wiesz, wygląda od razu dobrze, więc jakby
No
nie
właśnie
musi
ja
być
teraz-
super techniczna, żeby ogarnąć to, żeby wyglądało to spokojnie.
Tak, ja robiłam teraz projekt.
Okay, so this value is set, but the dialog, when we skip the dialog line, it's just skipping straight to the end. It's not like making it go faster. So that was the issue here, and yeah, for now I think it's fine like that. All right, so that's it for today. We've made some progress in audio, so that's cool. We'll see what we'll do next time. Apart from the streams, right now I'm trying to get architecture for like the whole game flow with saving, loading, like directing the main story, scripting it, and stuff like that. Like I'm thinking how we can do that like on per day basis. So day one, there are characters that are placed in different spots. They have a different behavior attached, stuff like that. So yeah, that will be that's a huge thing to make. Maybe we'll do some of that next time. I will see, because it's still like only all that lives only in paper. Because yeah, I don't know how this will end up working. So that's not the best the best thing to do on streams. Okay, thank you, this one person who sits silent all the time. I don't know if that's you, Semtembronix, or someone else, but thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice evening. Yeah, and see you next time. Bye bye.